Hello, thank you for reviewing this contract. This is the Employment Contract Template UK for 2019. This is prepared by the Career Cafe. That's me. I'm a HR professional, MCIPD qualified HR professional. I've been preparing contracts for about 20 years in various forms in lots of different companies for sort of hundreds of new starters, and have sort of gone through the life cycle of those contracts, whether that's preparing them or sort of terminating employees under those contracts, or just dealing with various sort of day-to-day issues and concerns relating to the contract. So I'm very experienced preparing contracts, and as I say, I prepared this in line with ACAS guidelines and Employment Rights Act 1996. So I'll just take you through a little bit of the document as we sort of scroll down. So we'll just get straight through. So when you sort of come to, if you've purchased a contract, you'll be greeted with this opening here, employment contract. And I just want to take you through the first page or so, just to show you how to use this sort of contract, employment contract. So as you go through it, you'll see all these sort of green cues, and ultimately you just need to follow the instructions, put your company name, employee name, year in there, for example. And then we get to the slightly more complicated parts of the contract here. This contract really should take maybe about, I don't know, 30 minutes to complete. And as I say, what you'll do is you'll go through it and you'll see lots of areas where there's sort of green instructions here. Put your employer name here, employee name, employee job title. Pretty straightforward sort of stuff. Just look out for the green and change all the green bits. Some slightly more complicated bits, well, not that complicated, is you'll get some red bits, and they're generally just instructions but telling you what to do, and usually it means that there's a clause or two here. So this clause here, for example, is to do with whether this is going to be a permanent or fixed term contract. So it says here in the red, use the following subclause if you want it to be a permanent contract. So effectively what you would do there is delete this red, delete these brackets, delete this, and delete all of this, and then you'd just be left with, so I'll just show you how to do that. For example, you would delete that, and then you would delete all of that, and that would be the clause, and you'd have the clause as simple as that. So let me just put that back. So that's about the most complicated part of filling in this contract, just deleting the clauses in that way. Remuneration, then you'd go on to the next page, and that's what you would find throughout the contract. Lots of green where you just replace things, put in details, but every now and again you'd well, particularly you'd find it here on the type of contract, whether it's permanent or fixed term, and you'd find it on the section about whether you're making it part-time or full-time. But other than that, most of the time it's just these simple cut and paste, or just replacing the green cues with information. So pretty straightforward, as I say. I think probably take 30 minutes sort of thing. So thank you for coming today, and I hope you have a good successful recruitment. Thank you. Bye.